This is my video on what we as a people can learn from Jules, my favorite Euphoria character. Now, I'm going to do this chronologically because there is really no other way to do it.
As a child, Jules loved Dick, even if only subconsciously. She loved Dick so much she exhibited undisclosed behaviors that got her sent to a psychiatric hospital, where men whip out their cocks as a simple greeting. And from that, we should all learn, wherever the dick is, we shall follow. Within that same psychiatric hospital, Jules educates us all on self-harm and just how harmful it really is. She asks the lunch lady man to give her the can of soda, and like a fool, he agrees. Little did he know Jules was a little suicidal boy, and after a cut to black, it shows Jules' arms flowing with blood, presumably after cutting herself with the soda can. Now, the lesson here is not that you should cut your arms with soda cans. Personally, I would use a knife, but really it is up to your personal preference. But we should not be learning how to harm ourselves from Jules. Jules teaches a much more powerful and pleasant lesson, and she does this with an ingenious piece of dialogue, which was, "I did something really stupid." I congratulate Jules for recognizing that self-harm is stupid, and I hope that the audience can discern that as well. For our final lesson, let's fast forward into the future after Jules has turned into the gorgeous fat dick female Jules we all know and love. This next lesson from Jules may seem contradictory at first, but let's keep an open mind. At a party in a new town, she's threatened by the 7-foot-tall giant called Nate, and like the psycho she is, she grabs a knife, and just when we all thought she was going to topple the giant Nate and bathe in his blood, she cuts herself. Now this not only shows her high aptitude for intimidation, it also exemplifies her craftiness. When she cuts herself, she yells, "I'm effing invincible." Like anyone else, Nate was freaked out by this psycho that cut deeply into her own arm. Jules walks out of the party with her head held high, her arm leaking, and 2 fans, that crackhead and me. Now onto the lesson. The moral of this story could be many things. It could be don't F with weebs because they're mentally unstable. It could be knives tend to be sharp. But what the true moral is, the true takeaway is that it is acceptable to cut yourself if and only if you are mentally scarring your opponent for life in the process.